Hi, my name is Wendy Myers of MyersDetox.com. I wanted to take a minute to talk about the amazing things that this NES Health miHealth does. This device took 6 years to develop, and it's a bioenergetic device. And what it does is it sends information, correct operating instructions to your body on energy waves, and that corrects energetic functioning, which corrects physical functioning. But it also has two other components fused into this technology, which no other device has in the world. It's got PEMF, or pulse electromagnetic fields, which you get in these two electrodes right here. And it also has a CNR technology, which is a technology developed by the Russians. So lots of different components fused into this unbelievable device. I've been using this device every day for the past 2 years for a variety of issues. If I have issues sleeping, I'll put it on the sleep setting. If I wake up with a stiff neck or pain, I'll put it on the acute balance setting, or any setting really. And then I'll say my neck's hurting, I'll use it on my neck muscles and my joints, ligaments, and it takes the pain away. It just releases your neck, releases stiffness, it reduces pain. The company has an amazing study, a clinical trial on pain, and people had a 90% reduction in their pain after 2 uses. I mean, that's just unheard of. But you can see the results for yourself. Don't take my word for it. It really works. This device, I also use it for energy. If I just wake up tired one day, or I didn't sleep enough, I'll put it on the recharge setting and recharge up my adrenal glands again and my energy. If I just feeling, like I want to burn some fat, I'll put it on the fat setting, and that helps your liver to metabolize fat better. If I'm feeling like I'm dealing with some PMS during, my menses, I'll put it on the female detox setting to help to balance my hormones. I mean, there's just so many different settings on this. And I'm going to go over all the different settings, all the different amazing things this device does and can do for your health. It's like having a world-class doctor in your pocket. There's a number of folders in your miHealth that hold all the different functions. And so the miHealth device has over 200 different functions, and I'm going to go over most of them today in this video. So the first folder that people have on their miHealth is called physical. So it has a lot of the different functions that help with physical functioning. So the first setting is called physical rejuvenation. And that's something you can do if you've been working out, or you're just fatigued from a workout, or you just need general physical rejuvenation. That can really help with that. The next one is acute balance. This is one that you can use if you've injured yourself, if you've sprained your ankle or even broken a bone, or you're just generally not feeling well. You're really, really stressed out. The acute balance can really, really help. That's one I use if I have pain anywhere, and I'll put it on the acute balance, and then I'll use it on my wrist or my neck or whatever happens to be hurting, and it helps to reduce the pain. The next setting is muscles. So if you have any kind of muscle pull or muscle cramping or tight muscles, the muscle setting can help with that. Then we have joints. So any kind of joint pain, joint inflammation, arthritis, joints is good for that one. If there's a nerve setting, so nerve is great if you are feeling really stressed out, feeling anxious. You want to calm down your nervous system, you're having neuropathy, you're having any kind of pain. Nerve is the function for you. The next one is bone. So if you're trying to restore bone, if you're trying to increase bone density, you have a bone break, any kind of issue with bone is a setting for you. I know there's a lot of women with osteoporosis, osteopenia. The PEMF, the pulse electromagnetic field in this device, has hundreds of studies that show that PEMF increases bone density. So that's very, very important for us women. The next setting on here is after sport. So after you worked out, this is a great setting, great for you athletes or you gym rats. After you've worked out or gone jogging, what have you, after sport helps with recovery. You have a speedier recovery. You have less lactic acid, soreness in your muscles and things like that. When you do this setting, the Hungarian Olympic team have all used the miHealth. There's a few other Olympic athletes that use the miHealth as well for just that. Also, Ben Greenfield, very well known in the health industry, he uses a miHealth as well to improve his athletic performance. The next setting is myofascial. Your myofascia is the connective tissue connecting your skin to your muscles, and that actually has a crystal matrix structure that holds information, that holds memory. And that matrix is where the operating instructions that are on the energy waves in this device get sent and then transported throughout your body. It's not just connective tissue. It has much more function than many people believe. And your myofascia can get really, really tight and cause stiffness and tightness that perhaps massages may not relieve. Myofascia is also key if you have scars. This device will help to break down scar tissue, improve the appearance of scars. I definitely use it on scars that I have from surgeries, and it's a great little setting for those of us that want to reduce scar tissue and reduce pain that isn't relieved by massage. The next folder on the miHealth is called Energy, and so this has a lot of different settings related to energy function. I know all of us are looking for more energy in many ways to improve the energy flow in our body, energy communication, and energy production in our body. And so this folder and the functions in this folder help with that. Recharge is a great function to use if you're feeling really, really tired, you haven't slept enough, or you're just stressed out and exhausted. Recharge will help to dramatically increase your energy levels and just keep you going through the rest of your day. I have to use this one on occasion. The next function is female. And so female helps to regulate your hormones. It helps to improve sexual attractiveness. It helps to really attract the opposite sex because you improve your charisma, improve your female energy, so to speak. But most importantly, it helps to balance your hormones. The next setting is male, and male helps to balance male hormones like testosterone, improve production of testosterone. I know many people today have low hormones for a number of reasons, and one of those is that we don't have enough energy to produce hormones. We don't have the right information getting sent to our adrenal glands and our sex organs to produce the right amount of hormones, but also stress interferes in reducing sex hormone production. So the male setting can help to increase testosterone production and other hormones. And more importantly, when you improve your hormones, you also improve your libido. Because I know a lot of my clients complain they have poor libido. Well, this is why you need testosterone and other hormones to have a healthy, robust libido. The next folder is called Mind. And this is one of the neatest things, most revolutionary things about the miHealth is it helps you to emotionally detox. So all of the functions in this folder help to release emotional trauma. We all have experienced emotional trauma at some point in our lives in some form, others quite severe if they dealt with abuse or rape or war or veterans. Many people can suffer from PTSD and other emotional traumas that dramatically impact their physical functioning and promote physical health issues. And so functional and even conventional medicine just don't address those things. And that's what I love about the miHealth probably the most is addressing those traumas that drive addictions, that drive compulsive behaviors, that drive eating disorders, drive mood disorders. And the functions here that I'll go over, one's called ESR. This is emotional stress release. And if you're ever just feeling kind of stressed out or you're just feeling like you need a release, this is a great setting to put it on. The next one is inner peace. So if you're looking to feel a sense of peace, this is a great one to put on in that moment. The next one is mental clarity. Mental clarity is something I use before I do a podcast or have an important meeting where I really need to be on point. I really feel like it helps to give me an edge and just to help me think more clearly, form my thoughts more clearly. It's improving brain function, obviously. The next one is sleep. So sleep is my favorite function on this probably. So what the sleep setting does is it helps to feed correct information for your beta and theta waves to form the type of waves needed for sleep. And many people are suffering from sleep disorders, insomnia, night waking, trouble going to sleep because their mind is, they're just really wired, they can't go to sleep. And it's one of the major things that I deal with in the thousands of clients that I work with. I suffered with sleep issues for years, and it's very frustrating. And the sleep setting, after I used that, I had the best night's sleep I had had in years, no joke. I just can't even tell you what a deep restorative sleep that I got after using this setting, and I still continue to use it today because it works so well. And I find I sleep much better when I'm using this setting than when I neglect or I forget to use it. And so you just put the sleep setting on your body, put it there for 3 minutes, you're good. You fall asleep within 5-10 minutes and get a very deep restorative sleep. And the next setting is called Liberator. Liberator is the main setting to release emotional trauma. And emotional trauma, like I mentioned, is something we all suffer with, we all deal with. And this setting helps to clear the energetic imprint of those emotional traumas. And the history behind this setting, it's quite compelling. There's Dr. Hamer, was a physician in Europe, and his son was murdered when he was 18 years old. And a year later, Dr. Hamer developed testicular cancer. He knew intuitively that there was a connection. And so he devoted his life and his work and his research to studying 60,000 cancer patients and the traumas that they suffered and the exact organ or a body part or system where they developed a cancer. And so he categorized all these different traumas and figured out that specific traumas affect and cause cancers in specific organs. And he quantified all of this, and all of this is infused into this device, into this program, into this system. And when you do the Liberator, it helps release all different types of emotional traumas. And then in doing that, you have a better mood, you feel lighter, you feel happier, you just become a different person. You step more into your life purpose, but more importantly, you get the benefits of either improving or preventing the physical health issues that can be caused by those emotional traumas. It's so compelling, and it's one of my very favorite things that I recommend this for and use for myself personally as well. The next setting is called Chill, and it does just that. It helps you chill. It has some Liberator in it, but it also has something to calm your nervous system down. So if you're just feeling anxious, sometimes I feel kind of stressed out at the end of the day. I just had a million meetings and just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just feeling kind of wired. I put on the chill setting. Rather than have a glass of wine, I do the chill setting, and it helps me just calm down and feel a little bit more relaxed. It's great for people that have anxiety to help them manage that. You know, it's much better than medication. The next setting is called Love. And Love is really interesting because it's a setting I'll put on when I'm going to conferences or when I'm just doing some sort of activity where I'm really wanting to connect with someone. And this is more about feeling connected to other people, not love so much, but feeling more connected, especially if you're going into a meeting, you're going to a sales pitch, you're going to a conference, or just anywhere where you're really wanting to connect with people. This can help improve that dramatically. It's kind of a weird concept, but it works. The next folder on the miHealth is called Protection. And this is all about EMF protection, protection from electromagnetic fields that dramatically impact our body's energy field, therefore the communication in our body, therefore our physical functioning. And so you've all heard wireless internet, your cell phones, microwaves, cell phone towers, your neighbor's internet, hundreds if not thousands of research studies that show that EMF dramatically impacts our health. And the reason is because it's impacting your body's energy field. It's impacting and interfering your body's communication system, which happens primarily in your body's energy field, not so much in your physical body. So the first setting is microwave radiation. Some people are very, very sensitive to microwaves. So not only the microwave oven, but microwaves that are emitted by cell phone towers and other devices as well in our environment. The device also can help to protect you from far infrared radiation. This is radiation emitted from the sun and other things in our environment as well. Some people are very, very sensitive to that. This device also helps to protect you from computer radiation. So some people are sensitive to their computers and we're all on them for hours, if not all day long, all night long. And so some people will develop a sensitivity to their computer. You can put on this setting and it helps to protect your body's energy field while you're using your computer. The next setting is cell phone radiation. Some people have to be on their cell phones, talking, having meetings, and can be very sensitive to their cell phone. This can help to protect your body's energy field from the EMFs that your cell phone is emitting. The next one is radio radiation. We have radio towers all around us, especially in urban areas, and some people are sensitive to those, so this protects you from radio radiation. And the next setting is kind of a cycle. It's a 34-minute cycle called radiation that can really help to reset your body's energy field if you feel like you need a reset, so to speak, of all the different types of radiation. The next one is called EMF. So this is just a general function you can use to protect your body from EMF if you feel like you have EMF sensitivity and you have to go out into the world and deal with wireless internet, or you're traveling, or you're kind of going out of the cocoon that you created in your home trying to protect yourself from EMF, but you have to travel outside of your home, or you haven't been able to or not able to at all to protect your home environment from EMF. This setting can help you do just that and protect your body's energy field if you can't control external sources of EMF, like your hundreds of neighbors' EMF that we see in apartment buildings. The next setting, which is so interesting, is called air travel. So air travel is a setting that I will use when I'm going on a plane and going on a trip somewhere where I have a flight, and this protects my energy field from the radiation that everyone is exposed to during air travel. And one of the reasons you don't feel good after you fly is because it really throws off your body's energy field. And this will help to keep your energy field intact, and you'll feel better after you fly as a result. The next folder on the miHealth is called Transformations. So this relates to your chakras. So we have 7 chakras in our body, and this device helps to clear energy blockages in your chakras and to revive them and to clear them, charge them up. And so all the 7 chakras are in this device, but the one that I use most frequently is called the Transformation Cycle, which is a 27-minute cycle that you put on. I do it about once a week. It's probably the strongest cycle that you can do that's in the miHealth. It has all the 7 chakras in the cycle, and it helps to just balance all of your chakras. And so I'll just put it on Transformation, set it on my chest, and just relax for the 27-minute cycle. And it just helps to balance all of my chakras. And I do that about once a week. The next folder is called Well-Being. And in this folder, it has a lot of different types of functions. The first one is called Immune ETs. And this is representative of your body's energetic immune system. This is kind of a weird concept. I mean, we're so used to thinking of our immune system as a physical function, a physical system in the body, and with our white blood cells and our neutrophils and all the components of our immune system. But we have an energetic immune system as well. So if you have immune system dysfunction, autoimmune disease, you have food sensitivities, you have other types of immune system dysfunction, supplement sensitivities, allergies, any type of dysfunction of the immune system, you can use this immune ET settings to help feed your immune system correct operating instructions and healing messages to restore immune function. The next setting is called CFI, it's cold flu immunity. This is a great setting whenever I feel like I'm starting to get a cold, I'm starting to cough or a runny nose or that heavy feeling in my chest. I put this setting on, it's gone within 20 minutes. It's amazing. And I've heard so many stories of people just wiping out their cold, stopping their cold or flu in its tracks by putting this setting on and then putting it on your chest for 20 minutes. Or you can even put the device on and put it on your feet for 20 minutes, and that will just feed into your body's meridians. A number of different ways you can use this device, and the CFI is great for improving immune system functioning when it comes to colds and flu. The next function is food. So food helps with easing fatigue associated with allergic reactions to food. I know there's a lot of people with food sensitivities out there that are dealing with a lot of different symptoms related to that, and the food function can help. Digestion is a great setting to use if you've eaten a really big meal or you're having digestive upset. Digestion will help to just move the food along and improve your digestion. The next one is head. So if you're having any kind of head issues, headaches or pain or neuralgia or anything of that nature, the head setting will help with anything related to problems you're having in your head. The next setting is skin. So skin is great if whenever I have any type of rash, or say you have an injury, like I recently had a spider bite of all things. It was just a terrible injury from the spider bite. I put on the skin setting, and then let me just do the skin setting right now. So I do the skin setting, and I'd use the device, and you can probably hear it right now. You can hear it working, and it just helps to improve skin functioning and skin healing and rejuvenation. This is also a setting that estheticians can use, giving facials to their clients. This helps to improve collagen production, improve elastin production, firming and tightening skin, and generally improving the appearance of the skin. And it's something that I also will use on my face as well for an anti-aging type improvement of my skin health. So that's one of my favorite functions too. It can also be used for burns as well. The next function is memory. Memory helps with the fatigue of the memory system associated with short-term memory and retention. So if you're suffering for any kinds of memory issues, the memory setting can really help. The next setting is anti-aging. So this can help to improve hormone function. It can help to improve enzyme production and the nervous system associated with younger bodies. So the next setting is called hearing. This can help with fatigue of the auditory system caused by vaccines and infections. So that's a great setting if you're having hearing issues. The next setting is called fat. This is one of my favorite settings that I use fairly frequently, and it helps the body to metabolize fat better. So if you have poor liver function, you have some hormonal issues that are preventing fat loss or fat metabolism, or you have toxins interfering in fat metabolism, this setting can help improve those functions in the body, and that's why I like it. I use it a couple times a week. It can also help to regulate appetite. The next folder is called the ERs, the energetic rejuvenators. There's about 70 energetic rejuvenators relating to different organ systems and organs in the body. And what these functions are for is used in conjunction with a NES Health program. So when you do a NES Health scan, you scan your body, you can do a scan using the miHealth device, and a scan gets sent to a practitioner. That could be you even, become a NES practitioner, or your practitioner that you're working with. And then the practitioner evaluates the scan and will give you 4 energetic rejuvenators that address the top priorities or energy blockages that are found in your scan. And so these will address 70 different issues in the body. There's sensory cortex, large intestine, bronchial, fingers, myocardia, lungs, sciatic nerve, lumbar spine, tailbone, thyroid, adrenals. The list just goes on and on and on. Every different digestive organ, every different gland, your immune system, so many different glands and organs are addressed with these energetic rejuvenators. And so these are used, like I said, in conjunction with your NES Health scan, and the software tells you what settings to do on your program. So once you do a scan, you can get a folder, your own folder. I have my Wendy folder here. I did a scan. I got 4 energetic rejuvenators that were discovered in my scan that I need to do. So I'll just press my little Wendy folder, and I've added inner peace to that. I was kind of feeling like I needed that at the time. And I usually always add liberator to help release emotional trauma, which is a priority for me at this time. That's what I want to work on in my health journey at this time. And then I'll put it on that folder or on the setting, start the function, and then I'll just put the miHealth on my chest and hold it there until I'm done with my program. And I'll do this once a day. You only have to do the program in your folder once a day. You can add other settings. You can do any function or setting in the miHealth that you want. But I start with the basics first, and the basics are the ERs, or the energetic rejuvenators, in your personalized folder that are based on a NES Health scan. And so I'll usually do this when I'm working. I'll put this underneath, actually hold it with my bra. I'll put it underneath my shirt and hold it with my bra. Or if I'm sleeping, or going to bed, I'll put the miHealth on my chest at the end of the day and run through the whole program, and then I'll put it on sleep. A miHealth device can be used entirely on its own. And what's great about it is it empowers you. You can use this device for any imaginable health issue, symptom that you're dealing with today, right now. You can just choose the settings and use the function. But most people use it in conjunction with a NES Health bioenergetic program, where they do a scan, and in software, they see 450 different data points and their energetic blockages in their body that may be causing their health issues. And then they're assigned 4 to 6 different settings in the miHealth to help address those priority issues that are found in their scan. But I want to make it really, really clear that you can use this with a NES Health bioenergetic program, or completely independently on its own, to address the health issues that you're having and the symptoms that you're looking to relieve. You can see all of the functions I just discussed in a neat little PDF that you get when you buy a miHealth. It's called the miHealth Functions Chart, and lots of little information here about safety, about timing, how long you have to do the functions, when to stop. And this chart, this PDF, will go over every single setting in the miHealth, what it does, suggested areas to apply the miHealth, and a few different notes. And as you can see, I just went over all of these individually, but this is a little PDF that you can consult when you're trying to figure out what setting is right for your health issue that you're trying to address. This PDF also goes over the miHealth Mind functions. So ESR, peace, mental clarity, sleep, liberator, chill. I discussed all of those on this video. The miHealth protection functions to protect from every different type of EMF. And we also go over the miHealth transformation functions that help to balance all of your chakras. This transformation cycle I use about once a week. It's very strong. Then we also see the miHealth well-being functions for immune system functioning, for cold flu immunity, for food, digestion, head, skin, memory, and sleep. We also have functions for anti-aging, hearing, and for fat metabolism. And that pretty much covers all the functions on the miHealth. You get 3 PDFs that have all the different function protocols And so one of them is called the Focused Function Protocols Chart. And as you can see, you can use this for just general acute discomfort. You can also use it for skin burns. There's protocols for bruises, protocols for eczema and psoriasis, protocols for scars or for bites, for wrinkles or stretch marks. You can also use the miHealth specifically for muscle wasting, for muscle tears, muscle stiffness, muscle cramps, or just your connective tissue in general, or strains, muscle strains. You can use it for your nervous system, whether it's lethargic or overactive. You can use it for your bladder, for infections, for bone fractures, for fatigue, general fatigue or chronic fatigue. For digestion, whether your digestion is overactive or underactive, there's different protocols for that. For sleep, there's specific functions. If you're trying to fall asleep faster, staying asleep, not feeling rejuvenated while you're sleeping, if you're having night waking, there's a setting for emotional stress, so different types of stressors. There's a setting or there's different protocols for emotional shock. There's protocols for the head, be it a headache or a migraine. And there's settings for sports. So if you're trying to energize before sports or trying to improve general recovery, you can do specific protocols for those, like you can see on this awesome chart. The third PDF is a general functions protocol. It's more of a graphical representation of the settings and functions that you can use if you're trying to increase your physical energy, if you have excess or depleted nervous and mental energy, overactive or underactive digestion, or just healing in general. But what I love about this is it's like having a world-class doctor in your pocket. You can take this with you anywhere you go when you're traveling. You can use it at home. It easily fits into your pocket. It's such an easy device to use for a myriad number of health issues that we've talked about today, going through all the different functions. So I encourage you to use your miHealth on a daily basis. Use it with your friends, use it with your family, use it with your children. You can use it with your pets. I use it on my dogs all the time, and it dramatically helps them with various issues that they may be having. And this is such a revolutionary device, such a revolutionary program, and I encourage you to use it and see what this amazing device can do for you to revolutionize your health. So thank you for listening. My name is Wendy Myers of MyersDetox.com. If you want to start your own NES Health bioenergetic program, simply click the link on this page to get more information.